guys, it's Misty, and I wanted to share with you my evening bag for the evening bag swap on LSH, and it's hosted by Cindy. Hi Cindy. And this is what I came up with, and the whole purpose of the evening bag was it to be a dressed up bag, a little more glitzy and glammy, and you know, just really you know, something that you would really wear or take with you as an accessory. And she gave everyone she made a template and then gave it to everybody that is in the swap, and it was really easy to use. You just print it out on your printer, and then you cut it out and you trace it onto chipboard, and then you cut out the chipboard, and then you just you know, score it and all that good stuff. And it was really easy to do. This is the first time I've ever made something like this, so I did learn that you want to paint or cover it with paper or whatever treatment you're gonna do on the inside. Do that before you adhere the two pieces together. It doesn't look like it, but it's actually two pieces, a front and a back side, that just glue together. And what I did is I painted it with the white gesso, the entire thing, the front and the inside, and then I adhered paper to it. The paper line that I used is from oops, sorry. The paper line I used is from GC Studios, and it's Ella Blue. Sorry for the glare. And I believe I got this at Hobby Lobby. It's my favorite paper stack, so I've been using a lot of it lately. And this is also the same one I used on my chocolate box. And so I just used some different papers. I tried to make sure the papers I used were didn't have any color in them, because I did want it to be more of a white or silver or brown. So this is the papers that I got out of the stack. And the first one I used, it has this really pretty foil writing, this foil script right here. And then it has these flowers. It's just a really gorgeous paper. So I covered, well, the first thing I did is, this flap here is actually just a straight flap, the front cover. And I actually ran it through my Cuttlebug with one of my Tim Holtz on the edge dies. And this is actually a little larger than 6 inches. It's about 6.5 inches or so. So the sides of the chipboards did kind of get folded down over the die, but it was all okay and all good because you're covering it with paper and you can't even tell. So here's kind of what it actually looks like, because I have a little embellishment there. And then I just snipped the ends because it only comes to about right there. So I did that, and then I covered it with paper. And this paper here, I went from all the way from the flap all the way to the bottom of the back side. And then I wanted the flap to really stand out, this shape that I got here. So I used a contrasting paper from the same stack. And it's hard to tell what the design is, but this is actually what the design looks like. And so, and then I covered it with lace. And this is the 6-inch wide flat lace that you can get at Hobby Lobby. And I just covered it, and I actually used Mod Podge to adhere it down because I did not have any spray adhesive. And it worked perfectly. It was very easy to do. Even on the sides where there's a little crease, it was very easy to adhere. I went all the way around, even on the back side. And I actually only had it in ivory. I did not have it in white, so I painted the lace just with some acrylic, white acrylic paint. And then, okay, let me close it back up. Okay. And then I took some of this dangle trim here, which I got at Dollar Tree. And it's actually just, when you take it around, it's only one, and I just wrapped it around twice. And then I took some of this pearl trim, and then I went over just on top of the ribbon, the satin ribbon that's attached to the dangle trim, and I went all the way around the bottom. And then I took some of this like sequence floral trim. It's really pretty. I took that all the way around the bottom as well. And then I lined the sides and the ornate edge here with that same trim. And I did not do it on the top part of the flap because it gave it kind of like a frame look and it just kind of looked strange, so I didn't do that. Instead, I just put some stickles, and I used frosted lace stickles. It was the only stickles I had that didn't have color in it. Like a lot of the white stickles have like some colored glitter in it. So I used the frosted lace stickles. And then I have 3 rows of it. I covered the completely top part of the flap with that trim. And then I did take it across the top part of the back side with that trim as well. Then I have these flowers that will shortly be up in my shop, and probably in the next week or so. I have them in a few different colors, but I had them in this really pretty white, and they're just satin flowers, and I kind of altered the flower. It actually, they all have a like pearl cluster for the center. Well, I took that off, and I put this really gorgeous button by Tim Holtz. And then I took glossy accents and kind of dabbed it all over the flower. And then I put diamond dust. I just shaked diamond dust right over the flower. And it was really easy, and it dried really fast. Glossy accents dries pretty quickly, so it was really good medium to use on that flower. And then I had this really gorgeous this charm here, and it had a pearl hanging from it. It was perfect to match the box. So I put it here, kind of like a closure. It's not the closure, but you know, kind of looks like it. And I actually used Velcro because I didn't have any magnet that was strong enough. And the Velcro is white, so it was perfect. And the Velcro is pretty strong, so so it didn't rip the paper. I filed down the plastic part, and then I actually also took my scissors and I cut down the soft frilly part here. That way it wasn't as strong, and it will not, it comes off fairly easy, but it's still strong enough to keep it held down. And then on the inside, I covered it with another piece from the same paper line, and this one does have a slightly blue tint to it, but it's the inside, so I thought it would be okay. And it's flocked paper. I don't know if you can tell, like all these dark spots on here are all flocked, so it gives it this really smooth velvet feel for the inside of the bag. And it's filled with goodies. That was the second part of the swap. Of course, it was the bag itself, and then you filled it with goodies, so you're swapping goodies with your partner. And you can see there's a little knot in there, and I just punched a 3/16 inch hole with my Crop-A-Dile on the center on both sides of the purse. And then I had this 3/16 inch cording that I just fed through there, and then I knotted it, and then I kind of glued just the tip of like where the end meets the knot. That way it stayed knotted. And then I did the same thing to the other side to just give it a really pretty handle. And I did make the handle quite long. It's kind of hard to see it on camera. But that's my purse. And I was really excited and happy to do this, and it will be going out today. So you should get it probably by Friday, I would say, would be the latest that you got this. So that's really it, guys. If you want to join swaps like this, just head on over to LSH, and I'll put that link in the bottom of the description. Thanks so much for watching. Happy scrapping. Bye.